New South Wales Police operation into COVID-19 continues. There's enormous interest in the borders at the moment, particularly the New South Wales-Victorian border. Police remain there with Australian Defence Force, allowing people in who have the appropriate permit. I understand there's still some frustrations, but can I say there are still around 25,000 vehicle movements a day across the border, which I think indicates that those who have a need to travel are. Nevertheless, that we acknowledge that some people are still experiencing difficulties, and we are still working with local communities and mayors in relation to that operation. In terms of the overall compliance operation, there's been over 1,400 tickets issued for health orders or breaching of those orders. Police are paying particular attention to businesses and business inspections at the moment, and there have been multiple in the tens of thousands of inspections to ensure that businesses that are open are complying with COVID-19 restrictions. And we all know that that is so important in terms of New South Wales keeping transmission rates down. In terms of the hotel operation, that continues with over 50,000 Australians repatriated into New South Wales, and we continue to take the lion's share from around Australia. There are currently 15 hotels online with over 4,000 people in hotels. As you are aware, the Travel Lodge is no longer being used in the hotel operation. That was closed last night, and all those returning passengers that are in the Travel Lodge have been moved to another hotel. That was after a couple of days where we received complaints in terms of a number of issues, and we acted on those complaints. In terms of the security guards at the hotel operation, obviously that is a point of interest. It's important to know that New South Wales Police is in charge of the hotel operation. We contracted Australian Defence Force very early in the piece, and they remain working with police. We have senior police on the ground at each hotel, and the Police Operations Centre has been open 24/7 since the operation started, and that will remain in place. We are using security guards at our hotels. That was by request of New South Wales Police to the government, exactly like the Australian Defence Force, and that is an important part of the operation, but nevertheless they are a second tier of security. They assist with floor security only. The footprints at the hotels, the primary role is for police and defence, so that will continue. In terms of anything police have required for the operation, we have received that. 4 weeks ago, I put in a funding for $30 million additional funding to assist police with the hotel operations, which was granted. So hotel security will remain at the hotels because New South Wales Police asked for them, and we still require them. Yes, from time to time, we will probably audit and find security guards that aren't up to scratch, and they will be removed from the process. We've had police audits from the beginning. We've had independent audits from the beginning. We've also had 2 guards contract COVID-19 from the same source. One of those guards came forward and did the right thing and has been self-isolating. We thank him for that. And a second guard didn't follow health advice and is now in quarantine. But neither of those guards breached any of the Security Act or their role as a security guard. The only security guard has breached is the health orders from not self-isolating. So the hotel op will continue with police being in charge, supported by defence, and the second tier of security will be those security guards. If for some reason the security guards are creating issues in terms of the safety of the people returning or the safety of the people of New South Wales, then I have absolute confidence in approaching the government and looking at a different type of second-tier security. But at this stage, everything the police have asked for, we have gotten. Thank you.
Commissioner, can you tell us about the criminal investigation into the Lady Pamela boat?
The New South Wales Police Area Command have the lead in that. We are also working with the Queensland Police. Is that there are not 2 rules, there are not 2 standards for those people who have and those who have not. If they have breached New South Wales health orders or any other crimes, then my instructions will be to take action against the boat.
So we don't know yet.